What's up, guys? My name is Solus Baby, and today I want to talk about how the changes in competitive have affected the way we matchmake now. I have seen a billion unhappy posts about what the matchmaking has done to the competitive playlist. I also saw a billion really unhappy posts before this matchmaking update, so I needed to clarify, even if it was just for me, in my own words, what Bungie said they were going to do and what actually happened to the competitive playlist. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. If you have no interest in the competitive playlist and matchmaking, you should probably click away now. So, the way it worked before, kind of, was that it tried to match you in the same glory rank or close to it, but it was kind of a skill-based thing as well, and we all know that Bungie, with Destiny at least, is not the best at using third parties to do their skill-based matchmaking for them. So whatever company, and not that I know the name of it or anything, did that, wasn't the best at it. You got very lopsided matches. If you were at 300 glory, you could match with legends. If you were at legends, you should match with 300 glory. It was ridiculous. It made the grind just unbearable sometimes. I will say that back then, that's when I got my Not Forgotten. Once I hit above 3000 glory, I did see a notable change in the player caliber that I played against, just as well as I did a mountaintop for a friend of mine, just as a favor, and I notably found a difference in the skill now with the matchmaking as opposed to before. Basically, the complaints before were completely valid. Nobody in first tier Brave should be matching with a legend, ever. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't care what your KD is. If it's a glory-based matchmaking, like they say it should be, then it shouldn't be working like that. So, what they're trying to do is lean more towards a rank-based matchmaking as opposed to a skill-based matchmaking. So, things like Destiny Tracker, the percentages, where you have a 30% chance to win, a 70% chance to win, whatever they tell you on there, is determined based off your ELO score, which is a summary, basically, of your apparent skill based on your current stats and what you're doing right now. So it's going to try to match you like that if it's a skill-based matchmaking. What it is now, if you are in Brave, you should match with people in Brave, or close to it, right? If you're in Fabled, if you're around 2,000, you should be matching with people maybe 17 to 2,500, somewhere in that range. I don't know the exact stipulations, but that's how it should be working now. I've played probably 30, maybe 40 competitive games since this new matchmaking. Not all on my account, but on others. I have noticed a significant difference in how it gets matched. For one, I'm legend on my account. Matching with other legends is ridiculously difficult now. You'll get a mongoose error code half the time, it takes 10 minutes to queue. There's not a whole lot of people up there, because the people that were up there before, like I noted in my Not Forgotten video, the constant players aren't doing it like they used to, because it takes so long to find a match. It's not conducive to their stream environment to play with 10-minute wait times. It's hard to keep people entertained like that, which makes perfect sense. Therefore, less people up there. Less people up there means it's a little bit easier for you to get your Not Forgotten, as long as there's nobody up there gatekeeping like there used to be. I call it gatekeeping, but they were really just having fun. They weren't doing it to be malicious, most of them at least. So, basically, all the complaints I'm seeing are, oh my gosh, I lost my match, this matchmaking sucks. That doesn't make any sense. Unless the people that you just matched with were ridiculously higher than you in glory, why are you complaining? It's a competitive match game. This is not supposed to be easy for you. I saw a post that was complaining because their entire team had Luna's Hell and you were at 300 glory. What's to say that they didn't get their Luna's Hell last season and just started now, and they're also at 300 glory? People need to be checking their facts before they go making irate posts on Bungie's forums, making Bungie perhaps think that they've messed up somewhere in their workings. Before it was, oh, they're way higher than me in glory, they must be so much better, and now it's, oh my gosh, they're better than me, why am I getting matched with them? This is how it's working now. This is the glory ranks. This is not going to be an easy thing. Luna's Hell, Mountaintop, Not Forgotten. None of these things come with a participation trophy. I don't know how many times I can say that to people. This is not easy. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be hard. It's Not Forgotten's probably the best primary in the game, flat out, bar none. It competes with Ace of Spades on PC, ergo, god tier, right? So I don't understand where all the complaints are coming from. My experience with this competitive matchmaking, if you guys were curious about it, if you found this through searching for the competitive matchmaking breakdowns, it's rank based. You'll match somewhere in the same ranking with the same people till you move out of there, until you get to a different ranking. You'll match with different people. Stuff like that. It's trying to wait towards not having the same teams play against each other all the time, which is awesome. It's a ladder system. Higher you move in the ladder, different people you're getting matched with, slower and slower it's going to be for you to find your matches because there's less people up there. It's really simple. If you lose, GG's, you lost. It happens. You're gonna lose. You're not gonna 5-win streak it the whole way up there, and if you could, none of these guns would mean anything. And they'd need to be nerfed to high heavens because everybody would have them and they'd reign rampant. That's just my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments if you've had bad experiences with this matchmaking. And when I say bad experiences, I mean matching with a legend if you are nowhere near legend. Or if you're a legend and matching with somebody with 300 glory if you happen to be on that end of the spectrum. Let me know if that's happened, because it hasn't happened to me. And I'll update my comments in the description as shown below. So give me a comment underneath this video. Like this video if it's actually giving you some actual insight into how this is supposed to work. Subscribe to my channel for more Destiny content. With that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.